Hey everyone, this is Kim Ainari. How are we doing today? Welcome, welcome. I am no longer going to be known on my YouTube channel as Paradigm Theories, though my about section and what my beliefs are will still be on all kinds of different theories and paradigms that are out there that are not explained. So it's just a little bit of a change for my channel. As we move into 2023, we're going to see what else is out there, what's happening. And I think that doing this particular tarot card reading, I'm going to find out a little bit more about this man. We're going to do a tarot card reading on Brandon Fugal. And I don't know if you guys have watched Skinwalker Ranch, but Brandon Fugal owns this amazing place, amazing ranch, amazing anomaly in Utah called Skinwalker Ranch. So if you haven't seen his show on the History Channel, we are at, I can't believe, we're on season 4 already. It's been 4 years, like what? And we're on episode 2. So I haven't seen episode 2 yet, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it. It's going to be coming on tonight here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. We'll see what new scientific experiments they're going to come out with. I'm really excited. So let me read a little bit and tell you who Brandon Fugal is. Brandon Fugal is the owner of Skinwalker Ranch. And as the chairman of Colliers International in Utah, Brandon is one of the most prominent businessmen and real estate developers in the Intermountain West. From an early age, he's been fascinated with the mysteries of our universe and the question of whether or not we are alone. I'm with you, Brandon. 2016, Brandon purchased Skinwalker Ranch from aerospace tycoon Robert Bigelow. That's a whole other story with that man. Wow. This is in order to investigate and study the strange and unexplainable phenomena that has been reported there for more than 2 centuries. So, you guys, if you haven't seen Skinwalker Ranch, I would definitely check it out. It's been going on 4 years. There's other people, cast members that are on the show with Brandon. We have Travis Taylor, Bryant Arnold, Thomas Winterton, Eric Bard, Jim Morris, Candace Lindy, and Tom Lewis. But this tarot card reading is for Brandon Fugal. So let's get with it. So I put a significator card down, and it's the King of Pentacles. Excuse me. And we have this beautiful Tree of Life scarf that I have. So my cards have been shuffled, but they haven't been cut. You guys see that? So some of the questions that I wanted to know. I'm holding the phone. This has always been the problem when I've been doing the readings and trying to cut the cards, so you guys don't think that I have planned. I don't know what these cards are. We need to put these over here. So you guys don't think that I'm cheating and just picking up cards. This is going to be interesting because it's on this cloth and it's hard to pick up. So we're just going to do a messy cutting cards right here. And since this is one more time to cut the cards, my question was, does Brandon believe Skinwalker Ranch is haunted? Does he believe that it's some type of anomaly that can't be explained? Is his show scripted? Are they lying about everything on that show and just History Channel that's obviously putting money behind this Skinwalker Ranch TV show? Is this fake? Is it all fake? What is all the stuff that they see in the sky? Is that drones? I mean, what does Brandon think? So I want to know, does he believe in all of the different types of anomalies that happen out at, or has happened out in Skinwalker Ranch. And what is he going to do once the show jumps the shark? How long does he think he's going to be able to do these experiments on the History Channel? And will he privately give tours? I mean, can we all go over there and check it out? Or like, what does he see in the future for Skinwalker Ranch? And let's just take it from there. So we're going to cut the cards. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that. Here's the, I'm cutting the cards here, okay? Picking them up the best way I can with this cloth. Okay. All right. I'm not too concerned about that bottom card because we're just concerned about the 12. Here's card King of Pentacles, represent Brandon Fugal. So let's see what's crossing him. That's interesting. We have the 6 of Swords. What's above him? That's interesting. 9 of Pentacles. And what's below is the Hermit. The past. Oh, that's interesting. Let's keep it going. I'm going to move these cards out of my way. Let's pick the top card. Oh, yeah. This makes sense. I think you guys can just see that Ace of Pentacles. Next card. Next card. Let's see. Next card. Since my table's small, we're just going to have to kind of push everything. And this goes on top. So I'm going to move these cards, rest of these cards out of my way. Let's talk about his reading. Oh my gosh, it's, I don't know where you guys live, but the pollen count is really sky high. It's my allergies have been crazy. All right, so what's blocking him right now? This is interesting because I think this man likes to travel a lot. So, or maybe he can't get to the other side, but there's a block going on with him as a king. And maybe he sees the ranch as someplace that might be limited in this TV series. Like, how much can we prove out here? Scientific experiments and things. So I think there's a block. And I think there's some talks are going to be happening within the 5th year, if it makes it 5 years on the show, if it doesn't jump the shark. But I see like there's a block of some kind. Though we do have the 9 of Pentacles, it does show to me that this is a female. This is a single female who usually has her ducks in a row. So how does that represent with this king? I do feel like it might be a female, maybe an executive producer of the show or something like that. I don't know if Skinwalker Ranch is going to do that well in ratings this year. So I think this could be somebody that he works with. And so I think there's a concern. And why is there concern? Because here we have the Hermit reversed. And even if it's showing like this, you guys can see this guy in the lantern. I just feel like there's somebody who's stuck. And even though he's on social media, I feel sometimes that there's just so much going on in his life. It's hard to really be organized and get things done. And I think that there is a concern. And so he just needs time to really, I think, kind of meditate balance, be with family, close friends. I think he's a little bit probably doing a lot of interviews on the season 4 of Skinwalker Ranch, because this card came out, which is the Three of Cups, celebration, entertainment. I mean, Brandon likes to travel. He likes to have fun. He loves to go to concerts. I follow him on Twitter and Instagram, and I just think at some point, sometimes you have to slow down and just be with your family. You can only do so much, but this man is making so much money. Look at this Ace of Pentacles as we move toward the future. So it's really nothing. He doesn't have to worry about money, period, because it's in his future. So, I mean, this king right here is going to stay a king, because the Pentacles proves that. And so I think this TV show, maybe there's going to be some heavy talks about the 5th season and what they're going to do. I don't know if the ratings are going to be sky high, but I love the show, and I hope that it does well for the 4th season. I love it, and I hope they have a 5th season. But I think there's a little bit of concern there. So that's what I'm picking up in the cards. So as we move down to the action advice, we have the Emperor. And so I still feel that that has a lot to do with him doing way too much. And, you know, the accolades come when you are just trying to defend yourself. He doesn't have to defend himself in his real estate business. This man built up enough in his real estate company. He's with Colliers International. Come on. So he knows his business. He knows real estate. And so I just feel like he just needs to break a little bit. And I just feel that sometimes you can do too much and you need to take a step back. And that could be from interviewing with different people and trying to schedule things, being with his wife and his family. So I think, Brandon, if you see this tarot card reading, yeah, just take a step back, you know, take some deep breaths, meditate. I like to see you at a spa someplace. You know, I don't know if you're into yoga and stuff like that, or maybe group meditation. You may already do that, but the cards are saying just to kind of take care of yourself, you know. And the feelings I get is the Queen of Wands, which is she's a fire sign. That's what this next card in the feelings area, and she's reversed. And so, you know, sometimes wands have too much fire. We need some water to kind of calm us down, or steam or something like that. But she's reverse, which means she's not really on her game. And so what does this have to do with this king? We got some females. We have a lot of females here. He's surrounded by a lot of females. So I think this could be a wand that represents someone in his family, someone who's going through a lot. And I think it could be his wife. Maybe because look at where this card is looking. He's looking at this Emperor. I'd like to see this Emperor upright, as you don't have to worry about a darn thing. You are on your game. But because in the action and advice area, it's reversed, I think this man has just been through a lot, and you just have to kind of keep yourself intact and not have too many things going on, too many days, too many hours, too many days, too many weeks, and you're not taking time for the self, Mr. King of Pentacles. So hopes and fears. Look at, this is a major card. This is the Chariot. And so the Chariot is reversed, which I feel again represents all of the cards that we see here as I scan everything. Pulling back the reins, right? Because if it was reversed, that means he's in control of the Chariot. And this is a major card. So I do feel that as the TV show, Skinwalker Ranch show, is moving toward, I don't know how many episodes there are, he may take a step back and try to figure out what are they going to do for season 5. So hopefully he won't jump the shark. But I think there's going to be a lot of talk. I don't know if it's going to have the ratings are going to be all that. I think people are are kind of waning on so many things having to do with phenomena, and somehow something great has to happen to pull us back in. I'm not saying me, because I love the show. I mean, I'm gonna in support of Brandon no matter what. I think he's funny, and sometimes when he tweets things, he answers me back on Twitter. So I just think he's a really cool guy. So I think he needs to, and this is the card at the very end of the Celtic Cross. Again, he has to have the strength to figure things out. And I think a lot of it has to do with Skinwalker Ranch. I know that they have their own website. It is a pay website. I don't know how much it is. I think you get a lot of things on that particular website, and I even think they have live cameras at the ranch, and you can watch the cameras 24 hours to see if you see anything. I wonder if you guys have. I've also heard that the ranch is near a body of water. So David Pilates of Con Missing talks about when missing people and anomalies happen, a lot of it has to do with water. And I think there is a lake near Skinwalker Ranch. And so something with, and water is a conduit of energy, guys. And in our bodies, we have a little bit of water, right? It supports the electricity. We have a little bit of electricity in our bodies. So I think a lot of it, and Brandon Fugal's tarot card reading, this man needs a break. He's probably doing a lot of interviews because he has to. He's the executive producer of Skinwalker Ranch TV show on the History Channel. So he's got to promote, and he's got to make money. So Brandon, take a break. Take a break, guy. I want to see this card upright. And I want to see this major card upright. This would be great if these two weren't in reverse. But I want you to take time out for yourself. Be with your family, your lovely wife. I know that you took a trip to France. You've gone to some other places. You know, go on another trip. Be with your wife. Be with your family. And, you know, I just hope as we get into, I can't wait for episode 2, but as we get into more of these episodes on Skinwalker Ranch, season 4, that more strange things will happen that will make these ratings go sky high. And because I want a season 5. I want a season 5 of Skinwalker Ranch. All right, guys, so that's the whole thing of Brandon Fugal's tarot card reading. This guy is doing way too much. He needs to slow it down, take a break. And I think that is coming. It looks like he's going to pull back a little bit. And that's good. I think we all need to take a break now and then. I know this is my day off and it's my break. So, because when we go back to work, we work hard, right? I don't care what it is that you do. So anyway, guys, this is Kim Ainari. I'm so happy to be back and be doing some tarot card readings. If there's anybody else you want me to do a tarot card reading, please leave in the comments. And y'all take care of yourself, okay? I will come back and maybe do another tarot card reading on somebody else famous or something, okay? All right, guys, take care.